Hey guys, in this video, going to be going over a strong moveset build that you can teach your Marowak in the Gen 2 Pokemon games, how you can access these moves, and some additional options. So Marowak is a ground type, leaving it immune to electric, resisting poison and rock, and then it's going to be weak to grass, ice, and water. In terms of its numbers, its defense is its highest stat up there at 110, reasonable attack at 80, and we'll get more into the attack stat when we get down into the build itself. But other than that, we also have special defense at 80, HP at 60, special attack at 50, and then speed at 45. So Marowak is kind of broken in terms of its ability to max out its physical attacking output, given the fact that it has access to Thick Club, which is going to double your attack, and on top of that, you have access to Swords Dance. So after using just one Swords Dance on your Marowak, you're going to be able to instantly hit the attack cap. And as you can tell with this build overall, we're looking to max out our physical attacking output, and then have a variety of physical attacks that we can throw against our opposition, starting with Earthquake, getting that same type attack bonus, ground type move, physical 100 power, 100 accuracy. And Marowak is going to learn this one through TM26. And TM26 Earthquake is found over on the second floor of Victory Road in the Northwestern Plateau area. And then we're going to cover both moves 2 and 4 at the same time, given the fact that they are egg moves, starting off with Rock Slide, diversifying our typing. Here we have a rock type attack, also a 30% chance to make the target flinch, 75 power, 90% accurate. Whereas Swords Dance raises the user's attack by 2. Going over to the Gen 2 breeding information for Marowak, we can find Swords Dance right here, and it has this little sign over here, and what that means is that it can be only bred from a Pokemon who learned the move in an earlier generation. And we're going to be getting this Swords Dance onto the Charmander line, given the fact that Charmander is also going to have access to Rock Slide. So then going over to the breeding chart for Charmander, we can see that it can learn Rock Slide through breeding with the Larvitar line. And then also with Charmander, it learns Swords Dance through TM03, which can be found over at the Silphco in the first generation games. And once you have the Charmander line, who's going to be the father who knows Swords Dance as well as Rock Slide, then you can breed it to pass it down and eventually get it onto our Marowak. And then move number 3, we have Hidden Power Bug to diversify our physical attacking. I also think you can slot in Body Slam into this move 3 area. And then Rest could also be a potential option. The user sleeps for 2 turns, restoring its HP and status. But the downside to this is the fact that since Marowak doesn't have the greatest HP stat to begin with at just 60, even if you are able to rest and restore yourself, your opposition could certainly find themselves in a situation where they can get your Marowak back down to very low health without too much effort. But starting off with Hidden Power, this is TM10. You can pick that one up over at the Celadon Department Store's 3rd floor for 3,000. And getting the correct typing on your Hidden Power can be exceedingly difficult. I'll link this article down in the description on how you go about calculating what typing that you get on your Hidden Power in the Gen 2 games. Instead, if you wanted to go with Body Slam, this can be learned by Marowak through a prior generation, teaching it TM08 from the Gen 1 games, and that TM is picked up over on the SSN. And then an additional option, Rest, is TM44, found over on the Ice Path. And on the Ice Path, it's going to be on the basement 2nd floor in the bottom right-hand corner, picking up that TM for Rest. And that rounds out this build, and let's just take a moment to appreciate the fact that we finally have a Pokemon that I've covered that doesn't have leftovers as its item. We have this unique Thick Club option. And you can get access to Thick Club in the Gen 2 games, picking it up from Wild Cubone and or Wild Marowak, and there's a 2% chance that they will be holding that item. And that's going to wrap this one up, so I appreciate you guys stopping by. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you back here next time.